The big show. We are finally back. That's right. We're going to be doing things a little differently this time. First off, you'll notice I'm alone right now. That's because Jeffrey is trying to escape from work. As soon as he's able to do that, he'll probably be joining us, and then he'll just pop on the screen, and we'll be able to have us a conversation today. There's no guest since this is our return of the big show, so it'll be just me for a while until he gets in here, and then it'll be me and him. Looks like we have Rod the Rican in the chat, and I am also in the chat. Who knew? And that's all we have at the moment. But we'll probably have a few more people in here. We're also trying something different. We're going to be doing the big show monthly instead of weekly. And we're also trying it instead of on Sunday, we're trying it on Thursday night. Although something tells me with Jeffrey's work schedule, we might have to change that. I don't know. We'll find out when he gets here and see what we want to do. That's one beauty of doing it monthly. We can change the time up and everyone's okay. So, I have a confession to make since we have returned and Jeffrey's not here. I have to come up with something to talk to you about. And I think I know what it is. Do you guys like the facsimile editions of books? Because I love these facsimiles. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like having the book, without having the book. You can buy it for, I think most of these are $3.99, and if you had the actual book, it'd be 3,000. You know. So I like buying the facsimiles. Hey, Bank, how's it going, man? So I picked up three today. I went to the shop today. I got the Amazing Fantasy facsimile, which is just, I mean, it's amazing fantasy. What more do you have to say? I mean, everybody should have an amazing fantasy facsimile to me. I mean, nobody can afford the book hardly, so why not have a facsimile? And then I also picked up the Tomb of Dracula number 10 facsimile. I thought about trying to track down an actual copy of this book, but then I decided, you know what? Everyone knows it's going to be a movie now. It'll be hyped up for a while, and it's expensive. I'll just put my money on some other books, but I have the facsimile. And then when Jeffrey gets here, he'll probably have something to say about this next facsimile. This is the last facsimile I bought today. It's Hulk number 1. This is a pretty cool facsimile. I love these things, man. And I noticed they fixed the ink in this one. In the original, the color kept changing because gray is very hard to do for their printers. But I noticed in this, he's the same gray in every panel except one where he's green. And I don't know if that's an original miscoloration or if they did it, just for the facsimile. And it was an accident. I have no idea. But I do know they fixed it everywhere else. He's the same tone of gray, which I don't know if I like that or not. I mean, a facsimile is supposed to be as it was when it first came out, just, different paper material, and it costs $3.99, which is a lot more than cover was back then, but a lot less than buying a copy now. Hey, Tina, nice of you to drop by. So, what do you guys think about the facsimiles? Do you like them? Do you buy them? I have a couple more, but that's all I brought. That's all I brought. That's all I bought today. And I also picked up a few Black Label books. I saw everyone showing this, and I thought, well, that's a pretty cool looking cover. I'll see if I can't get it. And for those of you that don't know, it's Joker, Killer Smile. This is book 1. So I picked it up. I haven't read it yet, but it's rather thin compared to the other Black Labels, and I noticed it's cheaper too, $5.99. So props to DC for not overcharging us here, like all the other Black Labels are $8. This one's $6. So props to them. And then I already had Harleen 1, so I went ahead and picked up book 2, and I'll be getting myself book 3 as soon as it comes out next month. And ladies and gentlemen, He fought the hordes of work. He has triumphed. Here he is, Jeffrey.
Hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It has been a while.
Yes, and it's good to have you back, man. How's it feeling? Good to be back?
Yeah, it's good to be back. But
Good
now
deal.
I can finally say it. Jeffrey, why don't you say hey to the chat?
What's going on, guys? It's good to see everybody here tonight. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Sorry for my appearances. I just got home from work, so I look like a total mess. But let's go with Tina Carrington. Good to see you, Tina. Hope you're having a wonderful evening tonight. Bake the Snake. What's up, Bake? We've got Justin Reek and Rod. What's going on, guys? Good to see all of you. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Yeah, and Tina says the facsimiles are great if you don't have.
Yeah, I don't mind certain facsimiles, definitely got the Incredible Hulk 181, right? Incredible Hulk #1, like they're perfect for people who really want that book, who are not going to go out and pay thousands of dollars for one.
Well, this one ain't on my list, but I bought this facsimile.
Right. I mean,
have you got this one yet?
Nope, I have not.
Well, how much did you hear of me talking, or did you just get right on?
I just got right in.
One thing I noticed in this is, how in the original it couldn't print properly with the color gray, so the Hulk kept changing his color and shades?
Yes.
They apparently fixed that in the facsimile. He's the same tone of gray throughout the entire thing.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if I like that or not, because the facsimile is supposed to be as it was back then.
That's true, and like you said, that was the reason he became green, is because of that when they printed it and his shade got greener and greener, they thought that it contrasted better. So when they did the next issue, they ended up making him green.
Yeah.
And Bake, nice.
Didn't someone purchase some first Green Hulk, or?
No, I got issue number 3. So
the second Green Hulk.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
I was pretty stoked about that. Definitely.
So how many books, counting the 6-issue run of the original, and when they brought him back from 102 up, how many do you have left now?
I think it's like 30, 39 or something. 1, 2, 3, 4,
39 out of a grand total of how many?
It's like
what's the last
390-ish, something like that, because it's 4. It goes 1 through 474, but that the Tales to Astonish take 7 to 101. So what is that?
474 minus 101 is how much?
376
plus 6.
373 plus 6.
373 plus 6, so that'd be 379. So you have 379 issues you want to get, because you didn't include the Tales to Astonish, right?
Right. Which, I'd like to go back and get after I get the actual series and everything like that. But,
Yeah. I think the only super expensive one in that run is the first Abomination, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're starting, especially with like Submariner, though, like picking up steam. That series has gotten a little bit of heat recently. So, they are going up a little bit in price, but they're not out of control yet. So,
all right. Well, hey man, I don't know if you've had time to notice, but I never put episode numbers on any of the big shows that we did together. And I kept telling myself how stupid you are, Will. So I finally remembered, and starting today, this is now the new episode 1, and I'm going to actually label them this time.
Nice. That's cool. No, I probably would have done the same thing. I never thought about numbering them either. So,
yeah.
I see you got a new setup though since the last time we worked together. You got yourself a nice chair.
I found a chair.
Nice. Yeah.
Who knew I had a chair in the house?
It's okay.
Yeah. It's going to be changed a little bit more, but we're still working on the house. But we got it good enough where I can sit down and I can do YouTube, and it doesn't look horrible behind me.
Hey man, it's not about what it looks like though. Like, we're here for the knowledge and the fun times.
Still, there's random things moving on the walls, and the wall shouldn't be moving. That's something different.
So, yeah,
So I accidentally got us our first guest for next month.
Oh, nice. Who do we got?
Well, like I said, it was by accident, but we have Stay Puff 1983.
Oh, yeah. Nice. That'll be fun. Heck yeah. Good.
Yeah. And I was thinking, for January, the first one of the new year, why don't we try to get someone like Sam's Tangled Web?
Oh, I'm sure he'd love to do it. Ed D, what's up, Ed? Good to see you, buddy. Steve, what's up, Steve Whitey? Thank you for joining us.
Oh man, they haven't popped up on my chat yet. That's the only thing I don't like about StreamYard is the delay. But if that's all that's wrong, hey.
It does. And the way that I run it is I go into the YouTube video and you can pop out the chat. So I pop out the YouTube chat, close the YouTube window, and I have the YouTube chat on the left side of my screen. And then I have the StreamYard all set up on the right 3/4 of it. So the YouTube chat comes through a little bit quicker.
Well, I'm not going to fool with it now just in case I mess it up, but I think I might try that next time. That sounds like a good idea. So, did you get anything special this past few, 3 months since I've been gone?
Oh, well, I mean,
the
big thing was New York Comic-Con. I really haven't gotten, I've been behind ever since I got back from New York. I'm picking up my pool list and things like that. So I've been a little behind since then, but New York Comic-Con, I got a bunch of art, I got a signed Mark Brooks art. I got a signed Greg Pak art. I got a bunch of Incredible Hulks. I got what if Wolverine had killed the Hulk. I picked that up. So I got some really good stuff in New York, and just kind of still settling in from that because I cut my pool list back. I haven't been buying a lot of extra stuff. Just kind of trying to keep things tight right now. But that's about it, really. Just trying to tighten things down.
Any of the art that you got? Did you do any of it on your white comic folio?
No, I got prints. So I just bought some prints. I got the Avengers 684 print, and I got that signed by Mark Brooks. And then I think it's like Champions #1 or something print, and I got that signed by Greg Pak. But
well, I don't have it here to pull out and show you, but I got a few sketches on my folio, and I'm gonna continue that and try and get every part of it, like top, bottom, inside, all the different sketches from people. I think that'd look really cool.
No, it would, and to be honest with you, I didn't even think about that while I was there. That would have been a great idea. But I definitely, I spent a lot of time in the Artist Alley at New York, which is, I haven't really been into like art a whole lot, but after seeing that and meeting some of the artists, boy,
you want it.
I do.
Yeah, I know, man. It's so cool. The worst part about art is that it can be even more expensive than the comics.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, like if you're talking like where you're getting something, you're actually getting an art piece done, and you're not just buying a print or something. You could look up in the upwards of the hundreds of dollars, for some of them.
I got at Dragon Con, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 original pieces done, and that cost me like almost $700. I was smacking myself.
No, I believe it. There were some guys that were charging $300 for a consignment piece. Or is that what they call it? Consignment, a piece like that or something?
Yeah.
Commission for commissioned art. That's what it was. $300 is for, if you want more than one, $300, that adds up real quick.
Yeah. And it also depends on the size. Like, I did Jay Lee, and he did like a couple head shots, and then I did Kevin McCoy, and he did a full sketch on the front and back of a blank issue, and that was a lot more expensive because it's bigger.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like the bigger names, they're going to be more than like some of the other people and stuff like that too. But it's cool, man. It's so cool. Like.
So who was your favorite artist to talk to?
spent a lot of time talking to Ryan Otley and Mark Brooks. Ryan Otley and Mark Brooks were the two that I probably talked to the most. And like, this is the second time I've seen Mark Brooks, and he's a super genuine guy. Like, even Greg Pack. I talked to Greg Pack for a few minutes too.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you didn't say Greg Pack, being a Hulk guy.
No, I did. And those three guys were super cool. I talked to each one of those guys for at least like 5 minutes, just while they were sitting there doing some artwork and stuff like that, and super kind. And then you see other artists who, like, they don't even want to look up at you. You know what I mean? Like, when you're there, and they kind of give you that vibe like they're busy. So, like, for those, I'm sure they are, but for those guys to really make you feel like they're enjoying it and talking to you, because I was talking to Mark Brooks, and I was like, dude, I love your work. This is one of my favorite pieces of the Avengers 684 thing. Is, oh, dude, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Like, I love all the feedback and compliments that people give me, and I'm just like, it's well deserved. Especially when they take the time to give back to the community and things.
Yeah, my favorite person to talk to was Fabian Nicieza, the co-creator of Deadpool, the writer.
Oh, wow. All right.
He is awesome.
That's cool.
Really
I don't think he was there at the New York Comic Con. I can't remember. There's so many people there, but I know Rob Liefeld was just like walking around, just like I don't know if he had a booth or not. I didn't see his booth, but he was just walking around. And then there was like Art Germ. Art Germ was like super popular. I mean, I know he's popular, but he had like Scott Snyder and Capullo, like Greg Capullo type lines. It was just all the way around the thing. Jen Bartel was really popular. She had a really long line. David Mack had a really long line too. But it was cool, super cool. It was the coolest artist alley I'd been in, that's for sure.
All right, well, here's my next question. What is the con session going to be like for Jeffrey Comic-Con Henson in 2020?
Well, right now it's just kind of up in the air. I don't have anything planned. Smaller ones I need to hit, that's for sure.
Well, as far as bigger things, do you prefer them to be like in winter, like the last part of the year? You have time to save up and do. And is flying or train riding, or like, if you have to do stuff to go far away, is that a big deal to you, or as long as you can do it, you're okay with doing it?
Yeah, well, as long as I can. This was my first time flying, and I was nervous. I had a lot of anxiety going into the flight, but once I got on it and got it going, it was cool. Like, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, like, as far as like, if I know that I'm going, like, I can start saving up. The thing about flying is it's not cheap, but the more time you have in advance to plan it, like, the cheaper it will be, like, and certain days you fly on certain days, they're cheaper. Like, I know, like, if you fly on a Tuesday, which is a weird day to fly, right? But if you fly on a Tuesday, it's a lot cheaper than flying any other day. So you just kind of got to look into some things and see how it works. But I don't know. The smaller cons are more prevalent in my area, like, within like driving range, an hour or two.
Non-existent in mine.
Really? So that's something I got to hit, is a few of the smaller ones, and then maybe next year see about WonderCon again. I don't know. I went to WonderCon with John. John's Comics with Kids. Me and the girls and John, we all went. That was fun. That would actually be one I could even drive to now this year. I got a new car, so I was like, yeah. But I know I got a truck, a Chevy truck.
Yeah. How did you go without a vehicle, man?
Train. I took the train.
I don't. No,
I had another vehicle. It was just not that great. I had a Honda Accord.
Man, I can't imagine. But where I'm from, you get your license, you get your freedom, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No joke. I had a car. It just wasn't one that I felt comfortable like driving anywhere, like on a long distance. So.
Well, I know of a convention you'd have some fun at.
What do you got?
And it's far away in the year. You have plenty of time. Dragon Con, dude.
Where's that at? Is that in Atlanta?
Yes, it is.
I think I would like that one.
You would have to fly. That's the downside. But if you go through the Huntsville, Alabama airport rather than the Atlanta airport, it'll probably be cheaper. You can do it on a Thursday because it's a 5-day convention. So you could do it on a Thursday. And I think tickets right now for all 5 days are like $95.
Dang, that's good. That's
And
pretty
if they're
good.
not 95, the next tier they jump up, I think is like 110 or 120 for all 5 days.
Oh, heck yeah. Are you going to that one this year?
Oh yeah, I already got my tickets.
Nice. When is that? Is that one in?
It is September 3rd through the 7th of 2020.
Okay. All right, you're giving me some ideas there. Tickets are actually, you can buy the tickets now or what?
Yeah, you can buy tickets right now.
Okay.
It's a big enough convention. You have to buy tickets as soon as the convention's over, like while you're at the convention.
Oh,
That way you get them at the cheapest rate.
yeah, that makes sense.
And I can hook you up as far as hotel. I know of one that's real close, simple to drive from, and it's rather cheap because you don't want to stay in one of the hotels that's hosting it,
Oh, I can imagine.
or even one that's near it because it's like $300 a night.
Yeah. Right. Oh man, there'd go all your convention money right there.
Yeah, and the only other downside is parking. You got to pay whether you're at the convention or not for parking, and it's expensive. But if you plan for it, it's okay. And it's normally like $25 a day, but you can park there at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. drive away. There's places to eat. You can walk around there. I mean, it's cool.
Nice. It's only a 34-hour drive. I just googled it. It's like 3,000 miles away. I was like, whoa, 3,000 miles. That's a long way.
Yeah, but I was going to say there are some other YouTubers that you know of that go there, like Delphia and Kachung go.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Is Barbarian? Didn't he go to that one last year too? Or no?
I don't think he went last
that
year,
one.
but he lives like right there,
Nice.
and so does Moe's Comics.
Oh, okay.
I think Moe's there.
Heck yeah. No, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. That's something to start thinking about. So,
yeah. I do 2 a year. I already got tickets. Everything's paid for, so I'm done. I know what I'm doing next year.
nice. You're doing Dragon Con, and what else are you doing?
I'm doing a local convention, the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo.
Okay.
It's in April.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Looks like we got some more people. Speak of the devil, Sam's Tangled Webs here.
Sam, what's up, Sam? What are you doing? We want you as a guest on our show, Sam. Is that cool or what? You gonna come? Hi, Leia. What's up, Raul? Good to see you, man.
Oh yeah. So we're talking conventions. Let's see. What about the other larger conventions? Like John went to Baltimore. Everybody on YouTube, or like half the people on YouTube, went to C2E2, and then a whole bunch of people do Florida and the MegaCon. But that's mainly like Hialeah's people, all the Florida guys down there.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to MegaCon this year. That's for sure. I know Bueller's supposed to be going. I think Comic Books NYC. Steve Whiting will be there. Hialeah will be there.
Whitewell lives in Florida now, so he'll probably definitely be there.
I Jeff Comic 813, I'd imagine, will probably be there. I think we was talking like New Year's? We're going to do a New Year's episode in January.
Well, do you want to do the January episode on New Year's?
Oh,
I was doing that, or if you want to do it the second week, that's fine too.
Or whenever Sam was asking when we wanted him on, so I was.
It'll be in January, Sam. So we got a month and a half to lay down the exact date. Just let us know when you're good.
Yeah, Chad is Chad going too, Steve? That's sweet.
Oh yeah, Chad. And it's like everybody on YouTube that lives in Florida is like going. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Rod the Rican for sure. Nice. Yeah,
Rod.
That's definitely MegaCon is a good name for it. It's definitely going to be mega. Lots of it. Perry, right? Yeah. Thanks, Rob. Good to see you too, buddy. Javi, Stay Puff, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Good night.
Man, yeah. Well, man, you guys are gonna burn that place down. It's gonna be off the chain.
Wait, the boy who had seven's going to be there?
Discovery Bay's going too. Wow.
What? Holy crap, man! MegaCon's where it's at, apparently.
I guess so.
Nobody wants to go to the convention I go to.
Oh yeah, I'm down to go to Dragon Con for sure. I need to look into that.
Well, hey, I would love to know what the difference in price is between a plane ticket to the Atlanta airport versus the Huntsville, Alabama airport. Because if you do Atlanta, you're right there in the city. And if you do Huntsville, you could ride down with me. So I wonder what the difference in price for the plane ticket is, because I imagine, like everything else, the big cities, the big bucks.
Yeah.
No, I won't be in MegaCon, but I'll be with you in spirit.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, and Need Mo's. Well, we figured you'd be at MegaCon. Hey, Mo, are you going to Dragon Con next year or no? Sam says Orlando needs me. Oh man, I'm also glad I finally managed to get this set up to where I could sit down that way. I have a table in front of me so I can drink.
Are you talking about Hartsfield? Is that what you're saying? Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International Airport?
Is it Atlanta?
Well, I typed in flights from Fresno to
I have no idea
Atlanta, and it said the cheapest one is from Fresno to Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta International Airport.
Hartsfield, I've never heard of that. I wouldn't know, man.
Okay.
But how much is it?
That's $595 round trip.
Okay.
Try
for Huntsville, Alabama, HSV.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try back. Oh, you're saying that. I get you.
I wonder how much the difference would be.
Huntsville, Alabama.
He's going to the Atlanta Comic-Con. Okay. Atlanta has two different Comic-Cons. There's the Dragon Con and then just the plain Jane, as far as name goes, Atlanta Comic-Con. I've never been to that one.
Let's see, September.
Man, Steve's still naming off people that are going to be there. It's going to be a crowd.
So from here to Huntsville, and I actually put in a random. I actually went to the calendar and put in for September of 2020. I just picked a random day. I didn't know what day it was, but
okay.
If you bought it right now, you could buy a round trip for $318. So
I thought it'd be a lot cheaper.
It is. It's not that expensive.
Yeah, that's the beauty of living or being near smaller towns. Is everything seems to be cheaper.
Yeah.
Even states, the entire state of Alabama is probably a lot cheaper than California as far as in general.
No, okay, so I was like looking into like buying property, buying houses a while back. Nothing ever came about it, but Cleveland, Ohio, and Georgia were the cheapest places that I looked at. So
yeah,
hey, life with you too. I just got home from work. It's been a long day, and I am a mess, and so is my hair. But that be my hair.
Well, at least you had Craig to keep you company.
Ha! Yes, I named him after Mr. Garrow.
Wow, that's amazing to me. How just that little bit of difference in city would be that drastic of a. I mean, to me, it's a drastic difference in price. I don't know.
Well, I did change the date because it was probably looking up like if I wanted to fly tomorrow to Atlanta, so it's probably a little more expensive because of that. But yeah. Not bad, really.
Yeah.
I do. I have it right here, but it looked so nasty and dirty. Look at that. I took it off.
That's a normal cap here in my town.
Yeah, well, that's what mine normally looks like. I usually just try to look good for the camera, so I put one on. Oh, thank you. I got a lot of it.
Apparently, you do, according to that comment. Of course, I don't exactly look like much of nothing over here on this side.
Whatever. Oh man, you been staying busy with work? Are you working right now?
No, not right now. Just I'll tell you one thing that I did. You know how CGC has these bags here? They're kind of crappy.
They are.
They're always open. You can't fold them over.
They're always just like foggy looking too. They're not very.
Yeah.
You can't really see through them very well. That's nice. You got some. Are those Mylars or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought 120 plus, and turns out for $60, and I didn't know it, but as you can see from the back, they're resealable.
Oh yeah.
So there's no tape or anything, and it's 2 mil Mylar, so it's pretty tight fitting, and I mean it's Mylar. So look how clear that is.
No, that's way nicer than those bags.
Yeah,
those bags are pretty lame.
I didn't care that it was Mylar. I just wanted something to function as a protective barrier, just like the CGC bags that you get from them are, but that could be folded over so nothing drops in it.
Right.
So this was the best deal I saw for the amount of books I had. So
how many books do you have now? Do you know? Are you keeping it under that 100 limit still, or?
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it slab? You mean?
No, just in general. Weren't you trying to keep it down under 100, or was that just 100?
I'm still trying to keep it under 100, but I don't know exactly. I'm in the process. I got a giveaway contest going.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to end January 1st, so that'll take care of almost a short box full of books that I'm giving away. And then I got to go through here and organize, and then I'll know exactly. I can actually answer that question. But
yeah, I got too many too.
Speaking of books, this is one I found that's actually not on my list. It's CGC 9.8 Return of Wolverine #1, the McNiven Virgin variant. Anyone wants it? $65 shipped. And that's just me throwing that out there. Except for this one, I've gotten rid of everything slabbed that wasn't on my list. So I'm now on par with my list. I'm doing good.
That's awesome. That's kind of what I've tried to cut down on a lot of stuff that I was buying because I have too many. I have way too many books. I'm trying to cut my just everything down. It's becoming too much. That's all. It's just overwhelming almost. So I'm trying to give some away and stuff like that.
Yeah. How many books do you do from a pull list? Like a month? Like how many books do you have signed up for? I have 2 titles. One's a 12-issue maxi series, and then the other one's ongoing. And that's it until Wolverine comes back, whenever that is. Then I'll have him as an ongoing, and that's all I have.
I have 7. Guardians of the Galaxy, Immortal Hulk, Venom, Justice League Dark, Detective Comics Batman, Wonder Woman, and Die. Which it's dwindled down a lot because I had a lot of miniseries. What was that? Sorry, someone cut out.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Everyone likes Die. I read the first trade.
Mm-hmm.
It was good, but not good enough to make me want to buy anymore. So
yeah, It's not now. The series isn't bad. I don't dislike it, but I'm think I'm about to drop it. Just I'm really pressed on what I'm picking up.
Sam, right there.
Yeah.
I am excited then. That'll be something I definitely will get. And knowing myself, I'll probably ask for every variant and get them all.
And it's going to be an ongoing series too. So it's none of this like, 12 issues and it's done or anything like that.
That's what I didn't like about Return of Wolverine and the Wolverine Infinity Search or whatever, or Infinity Watch. It's
Yeah.
a bunch of minis. I'm like, give the man his series back.
Oh, my dirty hands. I haven't even taken a shower. Just ran in. Yeah, no, like it's hard. I'm like seriously like thinking about taking everything except for Immortal Hulk off my pull list right now. But it's not bad when I stick to it. If I stick to it, it's okay. Half the time I go in on New Comic Book Wednesday and I'm like, oh, this looks cool. This looks cool. Oh, there's another new series coming out. Let me check this out. And all this. So like if I can not go in on like New Comic Book Day to get my pull list, and I wait till like Thursday and I just go in and I just get my pull list, I do okay. Oh, yes, thanks, Charlie. Score.
Yeah, you do kind of.
Oh, wow, that's not bad. I'll take kind of on that.
I never get to go on New Comic Book Day, hardly ever. So yeah, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I think that helps too.
But I do have a large shop that I go to, so pretty much everything there's at least a copy of it still on there. And man, everyone thinks you look like Hawkeye. You might could be like a stuntman or something.
Yeah, double. That's me. I'll be the one who gets shot. I'm good with that. Yeah, Sam, I totally with you, dude. Like, I have a super hard time. Like, I just go and look at books, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just start grabbing this, start grabbing that. So it's hard. Just got to walk in and be like, okay, give me my pool, and then walk out. That's the only way I could survive that.
Yeah, that's I'm usually in a rush, and I have to go to a whole nother city. I'm not even in a city. I'm in a town. I have to go to the big city. It takes 40 minutes to drive there. Yeah, I'm usually just in, pull list, and out.
This is good. Like me, I've been the last couple of weeks able to stick to that, but it only takes one bad day to walk in and walk out with everything, and be like, ah.
Yeah, nice how you quoted the Joker there.
I did?
Yeah, that's the Killing Joke, man. All it takes is one bad day.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Have you not read The Killing Joke?
I have not, no. Oh.
Well, you need to read it.
I have to check that one out.
Yeah. You quote things, you don't even read them. That's
I know. Story of my life.
Do you have any of the Black Label books by any chance? You into any of that?
I got that first Batman Damned. Is it Batman Damned? Is that what it's called? But
the one with the Batwing?
Yeah, I ended up giving it away because it was just a book to me. But I comic book McD. He's a big Batman guy. I really wanted it, so it meant more to him. So I just gave it to him.
I actually like that format. I did the Superman year one. I've got so I bought this, picked it up. Got the Harleen series I'm signed up for.
That's not bad.
There's no ads. There's no ads in them. I enjoy that. And it's a larger book.
No, that is cool. The quality of the book is really nice. Like, I mean, are they what, $6.99? Is that how much they are still?
Well, it depends. This one's like really thin. It's $5.99. This one's like as thick as the Batman Damned, maybe even a little thicker. It's the $7.99.
Well, still, like the thing, like. That was the biggest thing people had against that Batman Damned when it came out. It's like, oh, it's expensive. It's like $2 more than like it. You got your money's worth. You know what I mean? I feel like
bigger, and there's no ads.
Yeah, you totally get your money's worth.
Yeah,
the cover on it alone, I feel like is worth the $2 extra. The thick cardboard cover, like.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there you go. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I don't ever worry with my pull list either. I don't ever have more than 3 titles, so I'm good. Apparently, I'm weird that way in the community, though. Everyone else has like 30 books.
Yeah, no, there was a point where I had like almost 30 books on my pull list too, and it was nuts, and I got it. It's a lot of series I had ended up stopping, because they were like just like mini series and stuff like that, but. I've had to take a few off, and that's hard. Like you feel bad sometimes when you're like cutting it, but you know, it is what it is, right? Like, yeah, that was something that I struggled with at times, was like keeping my collecting habits within my means and my own budget, you know. So I think that's something that like not just me. I know not just me struggles with. Not I'm not saying everybody does, but like sometimes you can get out of control and it's hard to contain yourself.
Yeah, I used to buy and try and do complete runs, and then I got burned by it because I wound up, having to lose. Long story short, I had to sell everything, and when you're trying to sell a run, you, you never get cover price even, let alone what they're worth. You
Nah,
normally get it. I sold 189 issues of the full run of Wolverine, the first ongoing, for like 50, $60 in 2008. That was heartbreaking, but that's the best offer I could get.
yeah, man. Like half the time you sell anything, no matter what it is, it's hard to get your return in it. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
why I said I'm never doing that again. So I don't do runs unless I happen to start reading it, and I just have happen to get all the single issues. I don't do runs. I just do specific books, and that's it.
for sure, for sure. What up, Javi? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. Conquistadors.
Ah, again, I'm just on the StreamYard, so I haven't even seen him yet. But what's up, Javi? He did my contest video is actually done with Javi. He helped me out with all the variants I had. I don't know nothing about
Nice.
variants, so.
Hey, man, that's cool. No, Javi's got a good channel. If you guys don't know, go check out Conquistadors right now, for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, looks like when we get to that silent portion,
Fire Davis.
we're whittling it down there.
Yeah, man. And, I didn't know if we had anything planned for tonight. Like you said, it's our first show back in, a couple months. Good to be back. Good to be back with you doing a show. We'll definitely have, a little bit more planned out. Part of it's my fault because I just got off work. Like I came straight in the door and to get here. I'm dirty. I didn't even want to touch anything, to try and show anything. But, glad to be back on here with you, man.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you. I appreciate you coming right from work.
Oh, no
Uh,
problem, dude. Like I was told, like typically I'm off like 3:30, 4 o'clock every day, no problems. And I was telling my boss, I was like, dude, the one day that I got something, you're gonna keep me like but it worked out. I appreciate you waiting for me. So
that's cool, man. You told me early enough I could change the time, so
cool.
it didn't take that long. But that's the beauty of doing it this way now, where we can change the time, we can change the day if we need to, because we're monthly now.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So we're good to go.
I
And
agree.
as much as I like talking with you and everything, I think overall it'll probably be easier on both of us monthly rather than weekly. That way we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, man, it's hard sometimes, dude. Like
Yeah.
it is. And everybody who does there's out there doing it on the daily, doing shows every day. I give it up to
There
them.
you
There's
go.
no way I could do any of that. And hold down a real job that is driving me up the wall. Like sometimes working. Oh man, that's crazy. Work.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess that means we'll end it here, everybody.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we love you. Thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely.
This is
Appreciate
our
it.
return, and it's actually labeled this time, episode 1. I'm actually going to do that.
Nice. Cool.
So we shall see you at episode 2, and we will catch y'all later.
Yeah.